Alright, it's January 21st, and that means your head is probably reeling from a bunch of cool music announcements just this week. We had Punk and Drublic announced, and it is bringing 3 locals on the bill, too. Got Authority Zero, The Venomous Pinks, and Winter Haven. So fucking rad there. We got, Jawbreaker, they announced their 25th anniversary of a Dear You tour, right? And there's still possibly some shows you might get, because they keep adding them as they sell out. So you might be able to find those in various cities near and driving distance. So that's really cool. I know when we were young, so many people are very happy about that, and that's awesome. Love to see people just finding happiness and finding good things with music. That's awesome. And also, if you play video games, there was also that gigantic thing with Xbox and Activision, like, holy shit. Yeah, it's just been a crazy, crazy week, but good news is they kind of are going to calm it down for a little bit, but there is still some cool shows to go check out that are coming through Phoenix, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend wearing a mask whether you're vaccinated or not. Just that's at least a small preventative measure that helps a bunch if everyone is doing it. But also, if you're not vaxxed, please get vaxxed. That'll help not just, for everyone, but also because your symptoms will be a bit less. Definitely helped me when I had it last year, so throw that out there. But yeah, that's the big thing, especially as COVID cases right now in Maricopa County are, over 10,000? Or is it the state? Regardless, it's the highest it's fucking been. So we need to be careful. This thing is fucking spreading right now. And for the time being, I'm kind of sitting it out. But hopefully you guys are having fun. Hopefully you enjoy these. I will definitely be telling you about some shows here. But first, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube or anywhere you're watching it, really, please like it, share it. Of course, if you are liking it over on YouTube, you do get notifications when these go live, and I get, one day ad revenue on YouTube for having higher subscribers, so that helps me out there. Also, since I don't get that kind of stuff, you go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe, and even $1 a month, that helps me out. Helps me out with gas money, that helps me out with ticket costs, and helps me out with, supporting other bands, buying some of their merch, that kind of stuff. But regardless, support if you can. $5 a month, that's like buying me a beer a month. I think that's a good, wage. Or at least it depends the bar. A smaller venue bar. There, okay, we got it. That's like buying me a PBR almost. A tall can. But yeah, so there's ways to go support there if you can. Also, if you go to everyshowjoe.com, I did actually go and dig out some photos from a show there were some pictures on the Psycho Steve Instagram, but not all of them. I didn't get them all processed until now. So I got some Rap Boys pictures from October that I posted up, a little artist feature on how they found them and why I think they're fucking rad. So go check that out on everyshowjoe.com. Plus, in the menu bar, there is a store link. You can go buy an Every Show Joe shirt. That's another way you can go support me and appreciate it, especially if you're wearing it around too. So I know there's a certain person I got to think, he wears it a bunch. It's awesome. But yeah, so there's that. And yeah, of course, throw out there twitch.tv/everyshowjoe. Gonna see if I'm gonna be home more for now. Maybe I can finally get back on track and get some streaming there. But you can follow me there and see when I go live. So, some cool stuff thrown out there. Of course, every fucking week, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck all that bullshit. There's no reason we should be fucking stereotyping people or judging people based on color of their skin or who they fucking love or whatever the fuck you want to say if you're somehow feeling offended by this remark. Of course, I like to throw out there Black Lives Matter. Not just the phrase, but also you can go to blmphxmetro.org and see what they're organizing, get involved, that kind of, and donate. Go donate. Put Air in Action is another really good one. You've also got the Stop Asian Hate, Pacific Islander Hate, stopAAPIHate.org. You can see ways to be proactive there. FirstNation.org to go support and help our Indigenous or Native Americans. TransgenderLawCenter.org. Also one I've been out there because they're out there fighting for equal not economic employment laws it shouldn't be discriminating based on who the fuck you love or what you identify as. That shouldn't fucking matter. Be who you are, enjoy it, be happy. Just like I said at the top, I'm happy to see people being happy about music. That's fucking cool. And these announcements, I don't fucking care if it's maybe not in my wheelhouse of taste, like some people decided to put out there. Shade. But yeah, so yeah, throw that out there. But yeah, back to, yeah, it's a music show, music podcast. And, well, actually, before I finish, be sure, even if it's not those things, go find a way to be positive and make a mark and just bring some happiness to the world around you. That's the best thing. Make the world a better place. But yeah, so yeah, this is a music show. This is where I get to tell you about shows that are coming up. And I always like to tell you about ways to go support your favorite musicians and artists and that kind of stuff. And the simplest, easiest way is, of course, go buy the merch. Go buy their shirts, which, happy birthday, Kaylin. If you watch this on his birthday, then it's even better. But if not, still happy birthday. They're up in Flagstaff. I'll tell you about that. But yeah, go buy their merch, their CDs, their vinyls if they have them, their Bandcamp. Go buy that. All that kind of stuff. That's the most direct, simplest, easiest way you can go support. Also, if you want to go to NIVA's website, the National Independent Venue Association, NIVASSOC.org, you can go donate to their Independent Venue Emergency Fund, which that they are still distributing to venues that may need it. As right now, things are definitely starting to show postponements and cancellations, even some last minute. Like Authority Zero postponed their Flagstaff show just for yesterday because there was a positive in their camp. So, yeah, awesome to see the precautions being taken, and it's also, though, making the schedule a little lighter. So these venues are definitely going to be missing out on some things until things calm down. And so you can go donate over there, and they'll distribute to venues across the country, independent venues that might need it. The other thing is what I call the food block. Speaking with our stomachs. But yeah, go out there and first off, start the morning off with, caffeine, coffee brew. Well, they got the Reap and Sow coffee bar over at the Rebel Lounge, and go support them in the morning. And then in the evenings, at least on Wednesdays through Saturdays, you can go to Crescent Ballroom starting at 2 p.m. or 4 p.m., every day of those 4 days. You can go pick up food until on Thursdays and Fridays. It's till midnight, 2 a.m. on Friday, Saturday. So really cool. And I always tell you, go check out the carne asada burrito. That's my favorite. That's all I gotta really say. I gotta be more adventurous, I suppose. I've had the bean and cheese. I've had that. I've had their tacos. Their tacos are really good. But maybe I should go explore some more of their burritos. They have some really good food. That's what I'm really saying. And you can go support them that way. They do takeout. They do pick up. They do all that stuff. So you can go check that out. And speaking of good food, you can also go to the Yucca Tap Room, get some awesome tacos too. You got the bows. So they got the tater tots. Seems to be a really, really big favorite there. And you can get a growler. You can bring your own or pick one up. They have them. And you can put one of those brews on the west side of the venue in one of them and take it home with you. So you can drink it at home. How about that? You don't have to worry about the Uber or Lyft. You're just going to be drunk on your couch watching Netflix. There we go. Or HBO Max or Disney Plus or whatever preference. Paramount Plus. I see it. But yeah, so that's some ways you can go support too. Of course, there's also the Crew Nation Global Relief Fund. You can still go donate, and Music Cares Coronavirus Relief Fund. Those are out there. Grammy Foundation and Live Nation put together support crews and musicians that might need it still. So go check them out. They take donations, and if you're still maybe needing the help, I know the Music Cares Coronavirus Relief Fund was still taking applications, so you can go check that out if you qualify. But yeah, all right, let's get right into it. We got to start tonight. There's probably one main big one, and of course, all times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard Time, which is a lot more straightforward when there's no daylight savings going on. So unless otherwise I miscalculated. But yeah, so we got Guttermouth. They're here with Chaser, and plus our local Squared and First Front's first show over in the Yucca Tap Room. Proof of X negative test required if you're going to that one. 7:30 p.m. start is what I got here. Actually, I think first band is 8 o'clock now. I think I saw sometimes. So, but 7:30, get there early. Have, little cushion just in case. We also got Prime Society with the Color 8. That's over at the Rebel Lounge. That is that's with Proof of X, negative test required, 8:30 p.m. start. Plus, this one popped on here. This one I was going to mention. We got Snailmate. They're playing up with the Mini Bosses and Deborah's House at the Monta Vista Lounge in Flagstaff. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Get cooler weather, I guess, because it's kind of already cool here. But 9:30 p.m. starts what was on the Facebook event, so go check that out. Plus, as always, Friday you can hang out one of the coolest, most positive environments you can hang out with of musicians from a band called Real Big Fish once, or the Littlest Man Band. Current, or that's his solo stuff. Scott Kloffenstein is always streaming, starting around 10 p.m. Arizona time. Go tune in, twitch.tv/Scott Kloffenstein. Really good place to go hang out if you're hanging out home and looking for some music and interactivity and people to hang out with. And then we roll into Saturday. We got Pop Icons with Acne Superstar. Maybe next year's in Rocket Sedman over the Lost Leaf. They do encourage masking up if you're going to be inside. 8 p.m. start there. We also got a really cool big show. A kind of annual thing, right? 8123 Fest with the main, of course. That's obvious. I think that's obvious. Everyone knows that. State Champs, the Wildlife, the Somerset Sundresses on their doll skin, Breakup Shoes, Tessa Violet, Beach Weather. A lot of fucking bands. It's across 2 stages. That's over at Margaret T. Hance Park. Also, it's vax required on this one unless you have a health or religious exemption, then it's a negative test required to attend. So, and that one's starting around 1 p.m. So you can go check out a lot of awesome bands out there. We also got Night Slave Thieves with Taken Days, War Mountains, and Every Day After at the Yucca Tap. That one proved vaccinated with test required 8 p.m. Start for that. Plus, every Saturday you can wake up with Kepi Gooley, one of the also just most positive people you can watch play music over on his Facebook, 10 p.m. Saturdays, and like throughout the week. Go give him a follow. Go check out. I think he's got a Patreon now to support for the show, so go check that out. And yeah, go support Kepi. He's awesome. We roll into Sunday, and we got actually a couple here. Got the March Divide with Snailmate, Bulletproof Backpacks at the Yucca Tap. Proof of Vax negative test required for that one. We also got Moonlight Magic over at the Thunderbird Lounge, 7 p.m. start for that one. Plus the usual Sundays, usually Sunday Fun Day with Tiana of Bite Me Bambi. That you can go tune in around 5 p.m. on their twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi. Plus Scott Kloffstein usually streaming on Sundays 3 p.m. especially as football starts to wind down. There's always next season, right, Cardinal fans? But yeah, there's still 4 more games or whatever. But yeah, also some streams you can go tune into if you're not, or watch them in the football games. There you go. Monday, light. We got Scott Kloppstein's usual Monday streams, usually 10 p.m. over there. And then Tuesday, we got a very, it's in quotations, a very Tim Holthouse live stream over on his Facebook. The Facebook events both did the math for me. So 2 p.m. Arizona time, go tune into my friend there from across the pond in the UK. Watch him live stream. Really cool. Plus, Tuesdays are also a Scott Kloffenstein night over on his Twitch, 10 p.m. Plus, Bite Me Bambi's see you next Tuesday stream. This one is a talk about whatever, and they do drinks of the show, so you can go check out their social media, make a drink that they maybe put up the recipe for, and drink with them and chat about whatever. It's really fun. That one at 9:30 start over on their Twitch. And then Wednesdays are another music show for Bite Me Bambi stream, and yeah, like I said, things lighten up. A lot of things postponed, canceled, moving around. Fuck, my Rage Against the Machine ticket, it just says TBA now. There's not even a fucking date that they postponed to. That's where we're at. But yeah. So Wednesday we got the Bite Me Bambi stream. And then we go on to Thursday, and there's some stuff to go check out. We got These Loud Thoughts, Exploding Oranges, Critical Miss, and the Demons over at the Rhythm Room does do proof of academic test required. 8 p.m. start. We got the Wayback Sessions with OGG. I don't know if that's OG or acronym or oh golly G. Sorry if that's right. Hopefully. But yeah, they are back. Wayback Sessions next season is starting kicking off on their YouTube channel. You can go look up Wayback Sessions. They also link to it over on the Facebook and my website, so you can see the link, or on their Facebook page. Good. There's multiple ways. But yeah, 7 p.m. You can go check that out. It's going to be their debut. They were supposed to do it, was it a week and a half ago, and unfortunately, precautionary. But you get to see them. It's fucking cool. That's cool to see them forming a band. So check that out on their YouTube. Plus, Blue Wheat live stream for Chris Murray, streaming every Thursday on his Facebook, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Really good ska acoustic covers, and all the people I recommend on Twitch are just happy people, and I'm happy to recommend to you happy people. So, but yeah, and then we roll on to Friday, and we've got Dick Deke Dickerson. There we go. With Franks and Dean's, the Surfside 4 over at the Ekatap. Proof of accident test required for that one, but my buddies in the Franks and Dean's are back in town, so that's fucking awesome. We also got Barefoot with Blue Joy, Natural Flavors, and Chad Rubin over at the Rebel Lounge. Proof of accident test required for shows there, 8 p.m. The Struts, they're back after a little bit postponement on this tour. Looks like it is happening. I know anything can happen as we get closer. Things are so in flux right now. But the Struts are back with world's first cinema. And the Charming Liars over at the Marquee Theater. Proof of accident test required for that one, 8 p.m. We also got Katie Main, the Lubrication, playing with Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers. That's a fucking cool combo. They're going to be at Chopper John's, 9 p.m. Plus, comp sign like I did every Friday night on his Twitch, 10 p.m. So, awesome stuff. Of course, these are more akin to my taste that I recommend, so your results may vary, and it's still, especially on the streams, a little decentralized, so if I don't see it, I do have a couple bookmarks that I try to check out, but sometimes you can go to like Veeps, there's some stuff that is actually still live that you can go kind of on demand and watch over on Veeps and a couple of the streaming sites, so that's the other thing to mention. But yeah, any bands you're thinking of, you're like, first off, maybe you just were craving or haven't seen them in a while, go check out their social media. They'll be promoting anything that they're doing coming up, or if they postpone something and they've already had something in the books, that kind of stuff. You'll find it on there. So that's an easy, simple way to do it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are being safe about getting out there. Like I said, I'm kind of laying back, being safe right now with the way things are here in Arizona. But if you're going out, of course, minimally, please mask up. That's the least I can ask for you. And don't be an asshole if you're gonna be. Don't be a dick to anyone that's wearing a mask just because you disagree. But hopefully everyone does that. It's at least a little bit of a barrier to slow some of this down. And yeah, if you can, and please get vaccinated. It'll help you out in the long run in terms of if you catch it, the symptoms will be less. But this also helps slow the spread, of course. I think that's all I got. So until next time, be safe, and I will see you guys next week.